Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swingman, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do, and you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, and forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Two very athletic teams here, Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Ayton at the elbow. Shoots over Portis. That one off the back iron and out. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Passes to Holiday. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Goes up the baseline. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Booker finds Bridges. Rebound, Milwaukee. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Booker. After the basket by Milwaukee. Bridges passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Shamet on the wing. Over Allen. Open jump shot off the mark.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Giannis' screen on Booker. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. McGee against Ibaka. Shoots over McGee on the money from 12 feet away.
And you got to worry about Ibaka everywhere, inside, beyond the arc, and the mid-range. He'll find that spot to beat.
Now here's Johnson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 2 on the clock.
and the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
Craig against Middleton. Craig passes to Payton. McGee is screen on Hill. Here's Payton. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Middleton on the wing. He gets it in there.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Booker out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Drew Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Bridges shot. Good. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Holiday against Booker. And Holiday, here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
Here's Bridges, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Mikal Bridges, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Payton in for Devin Booker. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Hill passes to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Hill kicks to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
No denying that's an encouraging sign. When Giannis is connecting from downtown, this offense really opens up.
Hill against Payton. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The kick out to Matthews. Middleton on the wing. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Pelicans, it's one they expect to win, but can't take for granted. It's hard to sustain your focus when you're playing a lesser team. That said, if they approach this game the right way, they should have no trouble.
Okay, guys, now we have to talk about that commanding first half by Giannis.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bucks leading by 12. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got 11 points.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there, a perfect team player.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Holiday looking over the floor. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. And too long on the shot. Suns trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bridges outside. 1:53 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. guys.
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Crowder, a screen on Holiday. Inside. Here's Ayton, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Portis, a screen on Booker. Rejected by Crowder. They get it back. That one falls. And the Bucks lead by 12. The Suns have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ayton. Booker trying to free himself up, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Fades away. Outside Holiday. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing, keep moving the ball, keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Bismack Biyombo. He's out there with JaVale McGee. Elfrid Payton is out there with Johnson. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Now Hill. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Pass to Middleton. From the baseline. Jump shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Here's Payton. McGee trying to break free. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Back to Matthews. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Matthews has got his first bucket of the night.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton comes in for JaVale McGee. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Aaron Holiday. From 13, no good from Booker. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive the lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.